Stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandi.
The fundamentals in the economy right now are better than they've been in probably a decade.
The economy is starting to boom.
The recovery still has legs, more jobs creation at higher wages.
The underpinnings of the economy are solid. They're great.
The economy at the end of the day is doing very, very well.
Are you kidding?
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Boy, you have to be taking crazy pills to listen to these people on CNBC and Fox and all these financial shows. It's unbelievable, isn't it? It's crazy. The market's down again today. This market, after I told you on January 16th that this market was going to correct by the second week of February, which it did, and then after they had this little rally, and I said, don't believe in it. It's not going to go back up and test the January highs, January 26 highs. We're not going to see that. They're going to go back down and keep testing the lows. And when they went down to test the lows, the plunger team kept holding the stock market in. They manipulated the market so it wouldn't break through. And then they said, well, we'll try to run it back up, and they can't. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. They can't move this market higher. They just don't. It's unbelievable. They don't tell the truth. Today, the market is selling off again. It's not a surprise, not to me or my gang members. Mortgages are hitting a new year high. Wells Fargo just got clobbered with mortgages. They just came out with their numbers. Look at they fell out of bed because their pipeline has never been so low. They always have their pipeline full of mortgages. First time they're so far down their pipeline, it's almost historic. People aren't signing up for mortgages. Why? Because the 10-year Treasury yield that dictates how much you're going to have to pay for a 20-year fixed rate or 30-year fixed rate mortgage keeps climbing. We're almost at 3%. We're 2.9%. Remember, on January 16th, when I said we're going to have a correction, my reasoning was we were going to hit 2.7% on the 10-year Treasury yield, that when we had the crash in 2008, when we had a 10 trillion national debt instead of 21 trillion national debt, remember what happened? The interest rates were at 3.7. I said, the closer we get to 3%, we're going to have a correction. And we did. Now we're back. Now, that was at 2.7. We're almost, by maybe this afternoon, we'll be at 3%. Apple hit its new low. And what did I say about that? I said, if you take these stocks, these FANG stocks, and include in those Apple, Microsoft, one of those 6 stocks, if anything goes bad in one of those 6 stocks, that will lead the market down. But the catalyst for the market crash is the interest rates on the 10-year Treasury. But the biggest catalyst in what has pricked this bubble is when they pushed through the budget deficit, the $1.3 trillion or the $100 billion a month. When they pushed through that corporate tax that blew up the budget, and they said, "Oh, that's going to benefit everybody. It's going to benefit the middle class. They're going to get more wages. Their wages are going to increase big time." Really, it didn't happen. When they pushed that tax cut through, that blew up our budget deficit by $100 billion a month. And the only benefits, 60% of the benefits went to the 1 percentile. Only 15% to the middle class in wages. And that didn't help them. Those wage increases didn't help them. Those wages were wiped out by soaring health care premiums. Premiums are increasing. Premiums are killing us. Remember, they did nothing with Obamacare. The Republicans didn't have the guts to back President Trump. They're a bunch of cowards. Why? Because they're getting paid off. Just like they got paid off by the large corporations. Go back and look at Warren Hatch. Go back and look at Speaker of the House, Ryan, and look at the 13 other congressmen senators who are involved in this. They all got payoffs to make sure that this tax cut went through. So this little bit of that went to the middle class, to Main Street for wage increases, gets totally wiped out because a family is paying right now about $18,000 for insurance. Are you kidding? And even if your insurance is being paid, if you're lucky enough that your employer is paying for your insurance, it's still, you're paying more and more. You're paying about 25%. You're paying about $5,000 of that $18,000. And if your employer is not paying your insurance, then you're paying the $18,000. The deductibles are crazy. The deductibles are insane. So people don't have the money. That's what's going on. But they keep telling us, oh, the economy is great. Consumers are wonderful. They got all kinds of money. No, they don't. So we are now feeling the effects of this terrible corporate tax cut. Terrible. Now, if and what's really interesting is it didn't start here. Remember, we've never had a recovery to begin with. Most people don't understand that. Where we are today, after you take all the 8 years of Obama, he never gave us a recovery in the stock market. His failed effort in trying to stem the financial meltdown caused by Baby Bush and Barney Frank, they started all that mess. And they weakened the dollar. Remember, they dropped interest rates. That all that money started to go to stock buybacks. Obama is adding of hundreds of billions and hundreds of billions of dollars to the national debt, but the idea is he's going to grow the economy. He's going to grow the economy, he said. The hundreds and hundreds of billions he added to our national debt went from $10 trillion to $20 trillion. What are you, nuts? This is what we're feeling today. And what do? We even add more to it. What it did was artificially prop up the economy. Never had a recovery. We had an artificial propping up of the economy. We had a fake stock rally of 247%. Both the propping up of the economy and this fake stock market rally 247% is not sustainable. And all of this is going to be at the expense of the middle class and jobs. And it has been. These low rates have killed the middle class, has killed our jobs, has killed our savers.
It's also true that low interest rates are making it easier for people to buy homes, are increasing the price of homes, are increasing construction jobs and other jobs related to housing, have supported automobile purchases and manufacturing, and are generally adding both to employment and to the wealth of Americans.
What a lie.
Explain to the senior citizen who is just hoping that CD will earn some money so they don't have to dig into the principal what impact you're having on a policy that says we're going to, for as far as the eye can see or foreseeable future, keep interest rates low. They are hurt by that policy.
Senator, I agree, and I understand that savers are hurt by this policy, but if we want to get back to business as usual and a normal monetary policy and normal interest rates, I would say we need to do that by getting the economy back to normal.
How do you do that? We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Become a philsgang.com member today and start making profits in the stock market with Phil's investing programs and video stock picks. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandi, philsgang.com. Most people would love to be in the stock market, but they're scared not being in. They're scared about not getting out in time. Well, that is over because now you can join Phil's Gang and my stock video program and follow me with a specific stock on the video, and you will be out in time.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandi hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. She says we've got to get our economy back to normal. Back to normal means no more stock buybacks.
Because stock buybacks don't create anything tangible. They temporarily increase the earnings per share.
Back to normal means getting rid of these 0% interest rates, and now they even moved up to 1.5%. Get rid of that. You got to have these interest rates going higher, but it's too late. They waited too long. Remember when Greenspan in a 2-year period raised rates 17 times. She, in a 2-year period, raised rates 5 times. What are you, nuts? She didn't want normal. They don't want normal. What's not normal is keeping interest rates near zero for 10 years. That's insane. That's what's killed this economy. That's what's taken this economy from within and imploded it, pulled the guts out of the economy, killed your jobs. You can't get a overtime. Yes, the very, very wealthy's done good. Go down Main Street, Sarasota, where I live. Cranes all over the place. Condominiums going up. You can't even see the sky anymore. $1 million condos, $800,000 condos. Yes, the very wealthy's have done terrific with the stock market. But boy, are they going to be in for an awakening. Are they going to be in for an awakening? This 247% rally, it's all been dependent on QE. It's been dependent on low rates, and it's all been dependent on stock buybacks. And for 10 years, these CEOs, all they're doing is buying stocks of their own company back to push the stocks up. Underneath it, there is no earnings. There is no profits. It's a fraud. Why do you think stock buybacks were a fraud? Why do you think it was criminal? Why do you think it was a felony if you did stock buybacks? And then they changed the law because that's what it is. It's a fraud. All you do is keep buying your own stock back. You keep reducing the shares that are available. Of course your earnings are going to go up. Then it pushes your stock up. But at the end, it's a bubble, big fat bubble. But what did the president do? He said it was a big fat ugly bubble. He predicted what's going on now, which is happening. He predicted it. He said as soon as interest rates go up, he said this thing will blow up. Maybe my producer can find that cut. When he was a candidate, he said, this is a big, fat, ugly bubble, and when rates start going up, he was blaming Aunt B for keeping rates low. He said, once these rates start climbing, and that's what's going on now, once they start climbing, this market can't sustain itself. So that's what we got going. Yes, everybody made, and remember this, it's not everybody who made a lot of money in the stock market. I get a kick out of that. Oh, everybody made a lot of money in the stock market. No. Very few people made money in the stock market. People in the 401k, if they got lucky and made money, they're going to give it all back. When this market, the people in the you folks in the 401k, when the market corrected, when I said the market was going to correct between January 16th and the second week of February, the market went down 12%. Did you get hit? Of course you got hit. We didn't. My gang didn't get hit. We're out of it. Matter of fact, we were making money shorting it. But you got hit because nobody called you. Anybody from your 401k who's managing your 401k, anybody call you and say, oh, by the way, we're going to get a 12%, we're going to get a correction here between January 16th and the second week of February. You better position yourself so that you don't take that hit. Did you get a call? No. So even the people in 401ks, you never make money in a 401k because you never get out in time. Never.
The only thing that looks good is the stock market. But if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down. We are in a big, fat, ugly bubble.
And what did he do? When he became president, his ego got to him. And when the market went up 30% because everybody said, look what he's going to do. He's walking on water. Look, he's walking on water. He's going to change the world. Look at this. He's going to get rid of Obamacare totally. Look at this. He's going to build bridges and roads and start tomorrow. And his stock went all up on all that speculation, what he was going to do. And it's not happening. What's happening? What's happening with your insurance? You know what's happening. It's out of control. Your insurance is out of control. My God. Think of it. Remember, that's why it went up. And so he got so excited when it went up. He was president. His ego took over. He said, oh, my God, I'm creating a 30% rally. Remember all that? Because everybody believed Obamacare was going to be gone. But wait a minute. What are you, nuts? The average family cost of insurance through an employer is $18,764. 59%, or 92 million of our 157 million workforce, their insurance is covered through their employer. 90 million people get covered through their employer. But they still pay 30% of the $18,764. More and more people who have insurance from their employer are getting screwed because they keep on raising your portion, which is 30%. Not to mention, the deductible is $5,950. But guess what? If you're an individual, it's $10,000. If you're a family, it's $10,000 for the deductible. Deductibles are insane. Deductibles have risen 72% since 2012. That's still happening. So what's changed with Obamacare? Nothing. But that 30%, our market went up 30% because, this is all going to be gone. The only thing that went was they're not punishing the young if they don't buy. They're not punishing young if they don't buy the insurance. That's all that changed. So deductibles under Obamacare has risen 72% since 2012. You got 65 million members of our workforce not covered under employer insurance, and they have to pay the entire $18,764, and their deductible is a killer. Before they can use their insurance, they have to first pay something like $6,000, $7,000. This is insane. So that hasn't changed. So that's why your market's going down. That's why you want to join my gang. So when the market's going down, you're making money. That's right. And for those who are very, very busy all day long, and you don't have any time to come to my classes, you don't have any time to even do my archives, then why don't you just follow me on the individual video stocks I do 3 times a day? And then you don't care if the market's going down or up because you'll be making money. We'll be right back after this break. Join my gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Been very happy with the results on 2018. I'm up over about 15% for the year.
Because he gives a lot of good insight to understand not only what is happening, but why the market is doing what it's doing.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done and afforded me by becoming a Phil's Gang member.
Thank you so much for what you do, Phil. Not only for us, but also for St. Jude.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive to be able to have that everyday guidance that you can get from Phil's Gang.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Information. Your world is a non-stop stream of information. As investors, we have to filter through the information, recognize pattern trends, and take advantage. At philsgang.com, we simplify and give you the exact information and support you need to make you a smarter and more profitable investor. For as low as $39.95 a month, you will have complete access to all the Phil's Gang daily information. Gain the wisdom and knowledge of Phil's 40 years of investing analysis. If your time is valuable and you're looking to make profits in the stock market, choose philsgang.com to provide long-term and short-term guidance to making profits in the stock market. This information you can't live without. Call today. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and sign up today.
This is a great time to join philsgang.com. We now offer Phil's MV2 video stock program. Phil chooses the stocks and we post short and easy to follow videos that guide you into making profits in the stock market. For more information, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264.
Seattle, you now can catch me, Phil Grandi, and Phil's Gang Radio Show weekdays at 12 noon right here on AM 1590, The Answer. If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Phil Grandi is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He's used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandi has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandi and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
You know, what we are feeling right now is the effects from the Obama administration when he was going to benefit. Remember, when it was Bush, he was the guy who caused the pain that's going on today. This market is going down today 233 points because of Bush. This market's going down today because of Obama. This market's going down today because, unfortunately, president who I support, somehow he got caught up into the ego. Instead of staying with his statement and warned everybody when interest rates start climbing like they're climbing right now, he was so correct. I used to talk to him. He used to come here to Sarasota. We used to talk about it. When interest rates go up, this whole thing is over because you can't do stock buybacks anymore. Now that the 10-year Treasury yield is going up, but you also got another problem. You got the short-term yields. There's two things you got, long-term rates, short-term rates. And when they both go up together, you're really screwed your economy because your short-term rate is the one that affects most of the people. It's your short-term rate that affects your credit card, your business loans, your snowmobile loans, your furniture loans, your you name it. It's that short-term rate that kills you. And why do you think that J.P. Morgan, when they came out with their numbers last week, it collapsed? Because they had to write off $1.1 billion in bad debt, credit card debt. Wells Fargo, because the long-term rate, they got killed. Because the long-term, J.P. Morgan got killed because of the short-term. And now when you get what they call the yield curve flattening, where you have the 10-year Treasury, which is at 2.9, and you have the 2-year Treasury yield at 2.4. When they get closer and closer like this, you want the 10-year to be 2.9, and you want the 2-year to be 1.9. Then that means you got a good economy going. But when you got the 10-year Treasury at 2.9 and the 2-year at 2.4. The closer it gets, that means the economy is getting worse. That means interest rates are going up in a very bad environment. Interest rates are going up as the economy gets worse. That's why you watch what we call the yield curve. My gang members don't even have to understand what it is. They don't have to know what it is. I watch it for them. I make sure they're in the right stocks when that happens. And I put the stock in my video. I put the video out 3 times during the day, and all they have to do, they don't have to even know anything about it. I just tell them exactly what to do. And that's the way they make money. But you can't. But when you have those two, the 10-year and the 2-year coming together, it's also telling you a recession is coming. But you're not going to hear that. You think you're going to hear that from the people on CNBC or the people on Fox? They're not going to tell you that. Everything's going to be wonderful.
I think fundamentally everything is great. The economy is doing gangbusters, in my opinion.
Yeah, everything's great. Everything's wonderful.
We know earnings are going to be very good. This is a market that's finally paying attention to earnings.
Yeah.
Most of those earnings are very good.
No, those earnings are lies. Those earnings are tricks. Those earnings are all lies and tricks. That's what they are. My God, the tricks they pull now to get their earnings up is incredible. And remember what I taught you yesterday, that earnings is not profits. Earnings is only, they take the cost. If you manufacture hats, they only take the cost of the material for the hat and what it costs to build that hat, and that's all they take. That's all they don't even expense accounting. They just take the only expense is what cost to produce the hat. They don't take what we call G&A, the general administration, all the other expenses, the rolling stock, the office help, the buildings your plant is in, the machinery. They don't. So they can, and they play with those numbers because they can cheat. I told you the one trick they pull. The big stores like Home Depot or Lowe's, if they get light bulbs from GE and they have a contract with GE, like they have all their vendors die. They'll pay money to get on the shelves of Walmart and Lowe's and Costco. They'll pay to get on. So Home Depot and Lowe's and Walmart, they have a deal. Okay, what they say is, I send back to you any damages. You can't ask me about them. You can't even inspect them. You just take them back and give me full credit. So when a quarter is really weak and instead of making $1 million, they go, uh-oh, we're only making $800,000. I got to get up to the $1 million. So they send back all the light bulbs and say they're all smashed. But guess what? The vendor is going to shut up because the vendor has signed an agreement. He's not going to ask. He's not going to seek. He's not going to investigate. If it comes back, he just shuts his mouth and takes them. Why? Because he won, and he sends them back a check. And that check they book as income, as if they sold them to consumers. I don't care what big store. They do it with clothing. They do it with, so these earnings are all rigged. They're so, it's unbelievable. So what do you want to do? You want to make money. If we know right now, and I'm the first one has told you this, the market is going to go down. Okay? This QE, the propping up of the stock market with all this zero interest rate money, they did it to provide the elitist 1%, the hedge funds, the banksters, wealth. They created wealth for Obama's money bundlers, Buffett, George Soros, Leon Musk, Sergey Brin, Steve Cohen, Carl Icahn. Those are all the big money bundlers. All the big banks gave him money. That's how he won. So he repaid them by dropping interest rates to near zero. And they could borrow all that money. You and I can't borrow it. And when they did that little trick of stock buybacks, they just sat back and became incredibly wealthy. Oh, yes, your 401k went up. Oh, you think you're smart. You think you made money. But you're getting screwed because what are they doing to you on your 401k? What they're doing is stealing from you $250 billion a day. They're burning and churning. They're trading your account. You're losing money on it, and they hide it in a net asset value. Why do you think there's more lawsuits today than you've ever seen before on 401ks? So if you want to make money, here's what you're going to do. You join my gang, you follow me, and then I will pick the stock. You do nothing. And whether it doesn't even have to matter to you what the stock is. You don't need to even worry. Okay, if it's Caterpillar, I'll tell you. Okay, here's where we're going to buy it. Okay, we're going to add to our position, or we're not going to add to it, or we're going to run like hell. Very simple. You don't have to know anything. So you're working, you just go, your lunch break, you go, you look up and say, what's Phil say about what should I do at Intel? And you do exactly what I said to Intel. That's all you got to know. That's all. That's all you have to do. In every stock, I put in a position so that we know before we buy it what our downside is going to be. If it's going to be 1% risk, 2% risk, 3% risk, we know our risk to our reward. If it's going to be a 3% risk, then we want to make a 10% gain. We want to make a 10% gain. So we know when the minute we put that order in, I put that order in, we can't lose any more than 3% to make 10%. Or 3% to make 6%. The key is to manage your losses. I do all that for you. All I ask you to do when you start making money is to give money to St. Jude. Okay, so right now, what's going to get everybody? We made some real good money in all the oil stocks. Don't chase the oil stocks now. Right now, I keep telling my gang members that we're up 12%, 13%, 10% in our oil stocks. I'm telling them right now to take profits. We're going to hold on to our stocks. We're going to hold on to a couple of shares. We'll hold on, but we want to take our profits. Because what do you hear on CNBC today and Fox and the rest of oil's going to go to $100. Oh, OPEC's going to do this and OPEC's going to do that. No. When oil is going up and everybody starts talking about how it's going, we got in when everybody said oil wasn't going to go up. And when everybody starts saying oil is going to go up, that's when I get out. I do just the opposite. So join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Join today if you want to get my video stocks. So easy. Takes a couple minutes. Just do what I'm doing. That's all. We'll be right back after this break with more stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if your person says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you. Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Listen to what people are saying about philsgang.com.
I am up 5% right now, closer to 6%.
I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
I have never made so much money in the stock market.
I'm up $28,000 since November.
No matter if the markets are up or down, Phil Grandi and the Phil's Gang team put you on the path to making profits in the stock market.
This is Deb from Sarasota.
This is Bill from Miami, Florida.
This is Cora from Hawaii.
Hey, this is Paul from Tampa Bay area. I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
I would recommend Phil and Phil's Gang to anyone.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or sign up at philsgang.com. Again, 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's Gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
The only thing that looks good is the stock market, but if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down.
And boy, he was right. That's why this market having such difficult time getting back up after it corrected to 12%. Welcome back to Phil's Gang. Having a tough time. He was right. He was telling you the truth. Now, today, the market's struggling. Here's what's going on. We got rising short-term rates. We got what's killing our credit cards, our consumers and credit cards. We got rising long-term rates, the 10-year yield, killing the mortgages. People aren't getting the mortgages. Wells Fargo crying all over the place because they don't have any business, hitting other banks too. Yield curve is closing in, which means the 10-year and 2 years almost the same. That's telling the big money, the big boys, the people, the big institutions, these are the guys who really buy stocks, that make stocks move up, telling them to stay away from stocks. And you know what really hurts? That's the worse than this budget deficit that they push through, worse than stock buybacks, worse than 0% interest is lack of economic freedom. That's what's going to take this market down. The number one reason this economy has been unable to grow to 3% GDP. Stop listening to these people. These people say it's going to be 5%.
We could grow this economy at 4 or 5%.
You can't. It's impossible until we got to fix the lack of economic freedom. The number one reason this economy has been able to grow 3% GDP for 16 years, we have not been able to get there, is because we lost our economic freedom. That's the problem. Our freedom, our economic freedom as far as debt. Debt keeps going up. We lost our freedom. We're now debt slaves. Our economic freedom, regulations. They poured so many regulations on us between Obama and between Bush. Look at the environmental regulations they put on us. Unbelievable. Why do you think housing prices are out of reach? Because of the environmental regulations. You take land that's near all the populated areas, they find a frog that's got a spot on it, and all of a sudden now, that 500 acres, you can't build on it. So they've taken millions of acres away, these environmentalists, these nutcakes who hug trees and granola bars. And what they've done is they've taken so much land away that when builders come in to buy land to build homes, they got to pay big price for it. That's what your cost of your home is, the land, not the brick and the mortar. And when these builders are buying tracts of land, and the land is going away so fast because of these regulation rules, again, we lost our freedom. Debt has taken our freedom away. Regulation has taken our freedom away. The environmentalists have taken our freedom away. That's our problem right there. And we can't grow. America was once number one in the world when it came to economic freedom. The freedom of debt, the freedom of regulation, the freedom from taxes, the freedom from these wild environmentalists, these nutcases. We were once number one. Because what's good about it? Well, economic freedom, remember, is all about allowing people to prosper. And if people prosper, the economy prospers. Our economy is not prospering because our people can't prosper because we don't have economic freedom anymore. We were number one. Do you remember? This country was always number one to economic freedom, and why we had such a strong country. You go in the 40s and the 50s. I mean, we were major. We were the industrial world. I mean, we were a power center. No more. We're number 17. And most of the drop from number 1 to 17 was under this idiot Bush, baby Bush.
I've abandoned free market principles to save the free market system.
He was a closet liberal. Then you got this dope.
If you've been successful, you didn't get there on your own. You didn't build that. Somebody else made that happen.
So he's talking about the government and what he did, and he's saying we know what's best for you more than you do. So we're going to put all these regulations on. So we dropped from number 1 down to number 17, and that's why we can't grow. That's why we can't get to 3%. That's why you don't have a good job. That's even more crucial than the interest rates going up. And think about Keystone alone. We lost our freedom, our economic freedom. If you wanted to see a poster boy for losing your economic freedom or put it into a dictionary, put up Keystone. Obama delayed Keystone with environmental regulations, 7 years, 8 years? Costing millions and millions of jobs? You remember, you have the multiplier effect. For every one person was going to get hired on that pipeline, there was another 10 jobs down the road, down the economy. So now we lost our economic freedom. We now have $21 trillion national debt, $110 trillion unfunded Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security debt. Our yields are now at 2.9% on a 10-year Treasury. That's incredibly high. Healthcare premiums are surpassing our whatever wages increases we get. Premiums are eating up all the wage gains. Are you kidding? But can you still make money? Sure you can make money. But you got to know what you're doing. You can't be sitting there listening to this kind of junk.
Let's go to Sanjay in Connecticut. Sanjay.
In December 2017, you had talked about a pharmaceutical company called Acardia Pharmaceuticals.
Right. That CNN report was so devastating. I don't want to touch this one now.
Oh, yeah. The guy loses all his money, doesn't want to touch it now. Oh, that helps the guy a lot. How about putting that on my chart, the chart I designed with my own algorithms, understanding this market for 40 years, for more than 40 years, being on this earth for 72 years, I finally developed a chart that only follows the institutional money who spend millions in research. Remember,
this economy, we could create 5%.
The institutions, they don't make a move. They don't buy anything. Not institutions, they do not buy anything unless they do millions and millions of dollars of research. And then they make their move. So you follow them. So I will pick out a stock for you, and I say to you, okay, all you do, you pay me $39.95. And then you come to my site. And I have all kinds of programs under my Phil's Gang umbrella. But the one that most popular, because people are so busy and they don't have time to go to my classes and so forth. And even the ones who aren't busy, they just don't want to learn. They say, I don't want to learn anymore. I just want to make money. This works beautiful for them. So what I do is I'll take research the stock, I'll put it up on my video, and then every day you have that video. I change it 3 times during the day. It tells you exactly what to do with your stock. Okay, we've done beautifully with our oil stocks. We've done beautifully with MRO. I mean, we've had a great couple months, because it doesn't matter to us. Okay, if the stocks go down or if the market goes down, the market goes up, because we're positioned both ways, and that's what you got to be. You can't be sitting there with 401ks just trying to make money going one way. That's insane. Because if you do that, that means you can't. What do you do when the market goes down? You just sit there and get hammered. So we made on MRO a 13% return. That's oil. We made on SU, that's another oil, 12%. Diamond Offshore, another oil, 11%. Banks, Citi, we shorted it. When that bank was going down, we shorted it, made 6%. GE, when that was going down, we shorted 21%. But you don't have to know anything about any of that. What I do is I'll put GE up, and I tell you exactly what to do. It takes you 2 minutes, 3, even if it takes you 5 minutes. Say, okay, I'm going to follow Phil on GE. I'm going to do exactly what he tells me to do. Nothing more, nothing less. And that's a great program. If you want to be more active, come to our class every day from 9:30 to 11 o'clock. You can participate. I mean, we have more programs. It just depends on how active you want to be. But for the person who doesn't want to learn, who doesn't want to be active, the best program in the stocks, we buy a lot of ETFs, the spiders, and the ones that you want to stay in, where all the money is. I spend a lot of time buying the best groups, the ETFs, for energy, defense, materials, and industrials. And I pick those out, I follow them, and you follow me. At the end of the month, if you're not making money, drop me. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang tonight. I will make a difference in your financial life.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandi, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.